Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. Cheap Sense here. It is 11 minutes after 7 in the a.m. I've been up technically since about 5 something this morning. Uh, just got hot all of a sudden. I just couldn't get back to sleep. So I decided to get up and do a review for you guys. And this is not the first time this specific thing has happened to me per se, because I have bought before a Burberry cologne and thinking it was a men's cologne. It actually was a women's cologne, but it smelled so good it could to me have been unisex. Same thing happened again. So as you all know, let me grab it. So I got this from my man Matt a couple of nights ago, and inside this envelope there are like a bunch of samples. And so what I've been doing, I've just been digging through and just picking out stuff. And this one particular one I seen said Creed, if you can see it. And I don't talk bad about Creed. I just don't like those high ass prices. That's the only thing I can't deal with when it comes to some of these cologne houses. And it's not their fault. I think it's mostly the high end ingredients that some of these fragrance houses use, and they have to compensate for, what all they using. So I can't be mad about that. But I per se love cologne houses because cologne houses give us as close to an original fragrance as it can get sometimes. And luckily this one was inside the bag. Unfortunately, I found out just a few seconds ago that this, which is Creed's Acqua Fiorentina, is a women's fragrance. And the name alone should have been enough to deter me, but I'm thinking, okay, since Matt is a guy and this came from the package that Matt gave me, this has to be a men's fragrance. And I don't really look up note breakdowns like I used to. You guys have made it clear you really don't care whether it is what it has in it, as long as I say I like it or I don't like it, or it smells good or it don't smell good, it lasts or it don't last. Well, I sprayed this little sample all over me. I hit my neck, I hit my shirt, my arms. I sprayed the whole damn kit and caboodle on me, and this smells amazing to be a woman's fragrance. I per se don't mind wearing some florals as long as it's not overpowering. This is not overpowering at all. I think the aquatic aspect of it is what makes it seem kind of unisex. It has one of my favorite notes in it. It has the note of plum, and this smells great. And I, for one, would wear this if I could afford it. Price point on this one is between $230 to $380. And I'm not even going to tell you the milliliter sizes, because at this point it doesn't even matter. It's already out of my price range. So top notes, and I'm just going to give you the notes on this Creed fragrance. I don't give notes on a lot of other fragrances, so I just feel necessary to do it with this one. So top notes, you get plum and bergamot. So it gets you a fruity, kind of fresh, citrusy opening, which is nice. I loved it when I first sprayed it on. Then the mid notes, you get rose, pink carnation, and lemon. And base notes, you get cedar wood and sandalwood. I can't say enough good things about this fragrance. So I guess the ladies in this group, if you can afford to purchase any Creed or get any samples or decants of Creed fragrances, Creed's Acqua Fiorentina is one that I think you should pick up. I don't do a lot of advertising for Creed fragrances because, like I said, the price point is out of my price range. And I don't want to spend the rest of my life just because I want some Creed buying little samples like this. Like, I just can't do it. Um, this is a nice fragrance. And if there are any guys watching this video and you don't mind wearing something that's slightly floral, a little fruity, aquatic, this is it. Um, if you get it for your girl, trust me, you can wear this. It was perfect last night. It was not too hot. It was not too cold. It was just right. It was cool. The wind was blowing. I was picking up whiffs of it off of me, but being that this is such a small sample, I think that is probably the reason why it didn't last that long on me. Off my skin, I can't smell it, but I just got up this morning and threw this shirt on, but because I was going to get me some breakfast and I just threw back on what I had on last night. Off of my shirt, it is still on my shirt and I can still smell it clearly. So that's a good sign that even if you still got it on your shirt and people can be probably getting whiffs of it, it is what it is. Highly, highly, highly recommend this for the ladies, but guys can pull this one off too. I like this one, and me personally, like I said a few seconds ago, I would gladly wear Acqua Fiorentina. This is a woman's fragrance, but to me, the notes that I love in it are, like I said, number one, the plum. Of course, bergamot is just in just about anything. The middle notes, I don't pick up a lot of it. Maybe the lemon and the carnation. The rose, not so much. And then the dry down, yes, you get cedar wood and sandalwood. I do smell those notes. But for the most part, I love this fragrance. This is very nice. Can't say enough about this one. Creed's Acqua Fiorentina. Try it out, guys. If you got the money to spare for it, try it out. With that being said, that's about all I have. Nothing real interesting happened last night. I went to my best friend's wife's birthday party. Her birthday isn't until Monday, but they decided to go ahead and celebrate it yesterday, which was an excellent idea because people do work on during the week, and it's going to be kind of hard for other people to show up to a birthday party, especially when they have to work. I work 2 jobs, so I know I wouldn't have been able to make it. It was fun. I got to see, well, one of my best friend's brothers. I see him all the time. He works at the hospital where I work. He works in laundry. The other 2 brothers, I don't see that often, so I did get to see those 2. We all are like brothers, even though I'm just a close friend of the family. It feels like we're all brothers. His wife was pretty cool. She was excited. All the kids were around. Most of them anyway. My best friend kids, and I think that one of the brothers' 2 kids were there. I'm not sure about the other brothers because I haven't met his kid or kids yet. But anyway, that's about all I have for you guys. If anything transpires throughout the day, if I decide I want to go somewhere and do something and I put something on, then cool, I'll let you guys know. Thanks again, Matt, for the trade and all these wonderful samples. I can't wait to do more reviews on these. Check out my man, Matt, aka the Georgia Gent. Find him as Georgia Gent. I think he put up another video the other day of a Giorgio Armani fragrance. I can't remember which one it was, but excuse me, guys. The video is of him sitting in his car. I think he was on his lunch break, and he was saying how he don't really wear colognes that much to work, in which we're really not supposed to, because people have allergies and breathing problems, asthma, and stuff like that. So he said he wore that fragrance, and he does get compliments with it. So That's pretty cool. So check my man Matt out, aka Georgia Gent. Subscribe to my man's channel. There's already some rumblings going on about him. People have been messaging me, saying how they like his content so far. Yes, he's green still. He's just getting started. So things are going to be kind of shaky when it comes to him. I had to learn also. I wasn't the best speaker, and I'm still not. But, you know, the advice I gave him that he asked for, rather, constructive criticism. And I told him, just be who you are. Be yourself. You don't have to be like Cuba. You don't have to be like Big Beard Business or, you know, excuse me, any of those other reviewers. Just be yourself. Be as honest and upfront and forward with everything you talk about. Make sure you are knowledgeable in the fragrance that you're talking about, and gain people's trust and learn how to keep their attention, and you'll be fine. It takes time. You're going to have to build your fan base. People are really going to have to feel you. They're going to have to see what you're about, what kind of, you know, fragrances you're into, if you're into the same things they're into. And trust me, they'll come. I started out slow also, and then I started gaining momentum. People slowly start coming in. I'm at 900 and something subscribers right now. I really feel like I should be well over 1,000 by now, but for some reason it kind of tapered off. But hopefully with some of these samples that I have and some other samples that I've been had, I need to get into, maybe it'll spark people's interest to watch more. Maybe I can change up a few things, try to make it a little more exciting and get people in, do some more networking and get my name out there more. But for the most part, I'm happy with what's going on right now. I'm not hating on anybody for doing better than me or surpassing me or whatever. It just is what it is, guys. Sometimes people have their shit together and, you know, things happen. But for the most part, I'm happy with my channel. It is what it is. Things will fall into place sooner or later, and we'll take off. Anyway, thanks everyone who's been there since day one. I appreciate you guys greatly, and girls, or ladies, I should say. It's been a joyous ride. I couldn't have asked for any better subscribers. You guys have came through in the clutch, give me samples, send me bottles, hats, drawings, all kinds of stuff, and I appreciate every last bit of it. And like I said, man, if it's anything I can do, tell me in the comment section that can make this a little more interesting, or, you know, get more people viewing and get more subscribers. Just let me know. I'm all ears for any constructive criticism, as long as you're not being a complete jackass like some people I know. But for the most part, thank you guys. Thank you to the new subscribers. And for the new subscribers, don't just come in and look for the new content that I'm just putting up. Go back and look at some of the older stuff. I hate when people jump in the comment section and ask me if I've reviewed this, or have I seen that, or have I smelled this. Well, a lot of this stuff I have already reviewed, and all you have to do is go back through the catalog. I know it's a lot of stuff to go through, but if you taking the time out to watch this video, then that means you have time to go back and at least scroll through and pick and choose what you want to watch. I know a lot of my older videos are not going to be as good as the newer ones, because I have gained a little bit more knowledge and I talk a little better than I used to. So just bear with it. Go through and maybe you'll find some content that you like. Alright guys, I am out of here. Here's to smelling great. I got this Creed Acqua Fiorentina right here. Fiorentina, I mean. It's kind of hard to see, but very nice fragrance. Woman's fragrance at that. So ladies, it looks like I'm going to start doing a few women's perfumes. So if you're interested, please stay tuned. Let some of your friends know. Give me some more female fan base. Hey, even if the females, even if I don't do women's fragrances, you still can let your friends know that I have this channel. you love my channel, see this handsome face with this nice beard, and let your friends know to subscribe to the channel. Maybe they can find their old man something, their dad or whoever. That's not just for men, it's for women also. So I'm out of here, guys. Here's to smelling great once again. Peace.